a study stream. What's up, guys? What's up? I'm getting ready. I was just helping out my. I'm about to feed my fish now. I was just spraying down my reptiles really quick. Check that out. That's my prized possession here. I'm growing corals out of it. So yeah. Hold on, guys. Give me a second. Let me put this like this. All right, back. Yeah, I gotta feed the fish now. Call my girl real quick. Being as she called me, I think she's calling me again. What's up, guys? What's up? Actually, now that you're here, I'm gonna put a pin message for you guys. I don't know what that says. Hold on. Okay, let me put the message now, so you guys can like know a little bit about who I am. That's proper. Hey, babe, what's up? Good afternoon. What's up, Potato? What's up, Cox? What do you do? Watch it from. I'm about to do a pin message right now, guys, so you know. This is my. Oh yeah, this will be my work stream. So you're gonna see that pin message. It takes like 2 seconds to read. The first sentence is very capturing. People sometimes they don't know how to understand it, but then they read it and they're like, some of them end up leaving, and then some of them are like, I'll stay. And most of you guys are gonna subscribe after you read that pin message. It takes like what 2 seconds to read. So,
Can I
yeah.
have this
I would,
cup?
hey babe,
Hey,
what's up? Good afternoon.
I'm just getting ready to go to work.
Oh yeah, I just finished my gaming stream, so now I'm about to start my work stream. I'm just getting some. I was just watering my two reptiles that need watering in the morning. Then I'm about to feed my fish, and then I'm gonna put my stuff in my hair, and then yeah.
Hey, would you? I got a
I'm
question.
I'm streaming right now. I'm streaming right now, just so you know. So don't say nothing personal, like you always like saying. After I tell you 20 times not to do that, you do it. My mom's the same way. Well, my mom isn't like that actually. Cause I'm on YouTube and she likes telling people personal stuff, like our location and stuff. You gotta stop telling people where we live and stuff like that.
I don't.
You've done it 20 times this month. There's 30 days in a month. It's not funny because then if somebody comes looking for you, Rampage, then that's on you. You told on yourself. I'm telling you beforehand not to do that, and you do it. But you
What I
don't.
was gonna say.
So that says a lot about you, and then about me.
What I was gonna. Why don't you let him do this? Talk to him later. Because he's always doing this.
Doing what?
Live, whatever you do.
That's a part of my job. I'm about to become monetized for doing videos about my life, attending the top 10 best college in America. So if I tell you not to do that, you shouldn't do that. Because now people are gonna be like, "Oh, where does he go? Oh, let me try to find out." You never know. I'm not saying that's gonna happen. I'm saying, hey, dude, I don't even like saying your name when I call you because I don't want, you know. But you're an adult and you're around other adults, then you're gonna be like, okay, well, you should. I can't keep telling you 20 times every day to not tell people where we live and stuff, because then it's affecting me obviously, and it's gonna affect you. I'm not sure if it's gonna affect you, but there's literally a law called ransom. I don't know if anybody knows what that means, but it's basically a hostage law. So I don't want people to come after me, but then they're gonna be like, "Oh, he has a girlfriend. All right, well, we know where she lives." And people can easily hack computers. Like that's my world. You know, my sister's a detective. You know, my older sister. So you got to think about life that way. Like they work with highly intelligence. I mean,
and I watch detective shows all the time.
Exactly. And my dad is an army veteran, so I know how that life is. Like they're really smart. It's not just about like technology and stuff. It's more than that. You know, those movies, those detective movies talk about it all the time. It's about spiritual stuff too. They use that. They use psychics for God's sake. You know, they use psychics. So think of life like that when it comes to stuff like that.
Will you make something to eat. Just however old temperature.
Life is a competition, guys. So people might say, "Oh, well," you know what I mean. That's why I would try to protect my girlfriend, and then you go out your way and openly say, "Hey, but anyways, when you," so like that's kind of messed up. And I got cameras all over my house, so it makes me think like, why does my girl think like that?
I was showing what we
It
got.
makes me sad. What is that?
We got it for my nephew, I'll say.
Somebody's talking to me from South Africa. What time is it over there? It's like 8 o'clock. No, it's 7 hours difference. So it's 9 p.m. That's so cool. There's a lot of German people in South Africa. If you look up like the demographics of the people, it shows race and like ethnicity. That's what that word does. So yeah, that's what I remember from marketing class. Like that's what demographics means. Like it has to do with race, your culture. Huh? Your cousin. Yeah.
I told her that you are in college.
Yeah, your cousin's in college too. You were telling me right yesterday.
Yeah, Max.
Oh yeah, the one from high school that you didn't know was your cousin, and you had a crush on him.
Yeah.
Before you knew.
I had a crush on for years.
And you didn't even know he was your family.
My uncle still teases me about him to this day.
Oh my god. Does he have a girlfriend now?
I don't know.
He probably does. I feel like a lot of people that join college, they're like, I'm settling down now. Like my brother got married at a young age. He's been married. He's been with the same girl for years. Like everybody in my family's married or in a long-term relationship and long distance. Either one of those three. Like my cousin just got married to an Australian chick. They were talking for a couple years. She's gorgeous. She has curly blonde hair, blue eyes, and she ended up moving here. She ended up buying him a BMW, two-door BMW. She got money. I said, "Holy crap!" And she did that. I think after they got married or before. I'm not really sure. But
did you ever see my mom's hair?
Oh yeah, it's curly and blonde, right?
Yeah.
I like her hair. I remember I told you I saw a lady that looked just like your mom last week. Who's that? Is that your sister? That's your sister, right?
No, that's my mom. Look at my mom's bike.
Oh yeah. Oh, she's gonna. Oh yeah, I told you I've been wanting to get a bike with me and my friends. Everybody in my neighborhood, there's a lot of like rich people moving in my neighborhood, guys, and they're all having riding bikes. So I want to get. I told you last night I want to get an electric one that looks just like that, but I don't know if I want to get like I might get the back bench, like the little basket. I might do that, and I might get one where I'm able to put somebody on my back, and I might get the one with the big tires. You know how they got the electric bikes with the big tires in the front and back. Those I might get that because let's say let's say like we end up hanging out and we want to go to the park. Like I mean, we both put a helmet on, but then again, that's they're starting to make bike lanes where I live. So the reason I want to get it is because for exercise, realistically, it's for exercise. So I don't want to really get an. I want the electric, but I want one that I don't have to use electric. Like I could switch on and off. So I'm buying the electric because for $120 extra, you can get that perk. So I say that's worth it. If I need to get somewhere fast, those things are fast, man. They take off so quick. So that's why I want to get one like that, nice and thin like your mom's. Maybe a decently thick tire, like something like that. Like a big tire in the back and a small tire in the front. I don't know. I gotta see something like that. What's up, guys? It's 1953 here. 1953. That's like I know 2300. That's 11 o'clock. So how's it 11 o'clock? Everybody knows the time in the world. It is not 11 o'clock in South Africa, dude. What are you talking about? Unless you're in Australia. Australia's like 14 hours from here, or 12 or something like that. 12, 13, 14 hours. I know South Africa, everything in Africa is like 6 to 8 hours difference. Did you bring your charger this time? All right, I gotta put my deodorant on. This deodorant, you gotta reapply it. They got the 24-hour ones, but I just don't like how they smell. I like this smell better. You brought your charger this time, right?
My mom has a charger.
But doesn't she bring it to work? Just in case?
No.
She's
a janitor.
Is it a long charger? Look at my arms are getting huge, bro. Guys, I'm live on 2 cameras, same YouTube. So if you guys want to check out like different angles of my office / bedroom, you guys can check that out. My biceps are getting defined, and I notice it because I've been working on my biceps specifically, my legs, and so really what I'm really working on right now is my chest, definitely my chest, my biceps, and my legs. That's what I'm really actually working out on because I have a pull-up machine bar and I use it, and I feel like that helps my abs come in more. So it helps my core strong, and because of that, it keeps it like I gained abs over losing weight, 60 pounds, and so I try to maintain. But then when I start making more money, like I'll be able to, like when I'll go back to the gym. I don't trust the gym. You know why? Because of COVID. So I'm still a little cautious, you know. Well, I'm not actually, guys. I'm not live on 2 streams yet. I will be live on 2 streams, but the same YouTube. So yeah.
Mama, I'm making fish.
Oh, I'm making fish today too. I'm making.
I told you I've been wanting to do that diet.
I have salmon with the skin.
Ew.
Imagine eating a chicken with nothing on it. You're missing out on proteins.
Bacon cheeseburger.
Wait, how do you say ill to fish with skin on it? I don't understand that concept.
I don't know.
You know you're missing out on a bunch of vitamins and minerals, right? That's like eating chicken breast, guys, and you don't even know that it's actually chicken. I eat chicken legs, chicken drumsticks, chicken thighs. I'll eat a whole chicken. I know that's a chicken, right? I know that's a whole chicken. But once you go to the chicken breast and this, and it has no skin, it got no bone, it got nothing. They're already making meat in the lab. Everybody knows that, I think, unless it's just me that knows that, or other people.
I want to go to Chick-fil-A.
Yeah, Chick-fil-A, I don't even trust that place anymore. Oh, we don't open on the weekends because we're Christian. Bro, over 80% of Americans are Christian. Who cares? You haven't read the Bible when you said that. If the Bible says we're God, why you care about the Sabbath day so much? Even in the Bible, God, Jesus Christ even broke the Sabbath day. So why are you keeping it? Like, what? Oh, we don't open up on Sunday. After I heard that crap, I said, bro, come on. I'm reading the Bible I'm reading the Bible right here for the second time. Bro, that's like 3 or 4 times. Like, rounding up and down, like, what's the difference? And I go to the top 10 best college in America. I'm pretty smart. I knew I was smart since I was a kid. Always getting good grades. Being nice to people. Having different friends. Like, so that's why when people say stuff like that, not you, babe, but when people talk about like, oh, this and that, I'm just like, dude, like all jokes aside, like please don't try to like school me on the Bible, bro. One day with all the health things, beef will be beef. You looks like it. Yeah, dude. They're making meat in the lab now. They're making meat in the lab, and they just proved it last week. For the last week, they said, oh yeah, the meat we're making in labs. I think they're using 3D printers too. So it looks like ground meat, like ground chicken. So you think you eating chicken, bro? And now they're saying that McDonald's is only 30% beef. The other is a random like chemical and other shit. And then now some people are saying that it's human meat, which I don't believe because like I mean Like that doesn't make any sense biblically speaking. I mean, scientifically, it doesn't make any sense either because we don't need to eat humans to keep population low or nothing like that. Biblically speaking, if the Bible says we live forever, that doesn't matter. Yes, I've been to funerals. Yes, I've seen old people die. Yes, I've seen tombstones from the 1700s, and I still haven't been to a funeral in decades, if years, if anything, rounding up and
I
down.
can't go to.
Like these guys, this is the same piece of stone for 300 years sitting there over. Like
Did you hear me?
I don't know. Think about it, huh?
I said I can't go to them. They're too much for me.
Yeah, I stopped going to funerals too. And I'm happy because most of the funerals I've been seeing is like people that I know. Oh, my aunt's friend is in the funeral. Oh, my like your aunt you just found out somebody's aunt, passed away or something. My friend's aunt just passed away yesterday too. I just found that out, you know.
I literally just washed my feet and now I can smell them again.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, the world is wild. I mean, look at it like this, guys. God said he created evil and good. He also said he created the universe. Oh, why did God create evil? Why are you asking a gibberish fucking question? How about that question? Like you sound like you're dude, some chick called me the other day talking about, "Oh, I don't know why I'm so sad. I don't know why. I don't know why." I'm like, "Dude,
Question.
I was like, "Dude, I met you and a year later your whole life went down the hill." But her dad was already had been dead from COVID for like 2 years before that, 3 years before that. And then like she's been mad sketchy around me. I'm like, dude, right after you met me, like your life was great for like a year. I knew you, and then after that, you started acting mad funny with me, and now you're talking about suicide and hurting yourself, and you hate your life, and you're so depressed. Like we don't even talk anymore, and you're here calling me like to help you. Like you're a fucking weirdo. That's fucked up because you were treating me like shit, and now you're getting fucking karma is what they call it, and now you're getting karma, however y'all see it, and then now you over here trying to ask me for help. Why am I so depressed? Like, no, dude, no man does that to me. Then why are you a female doing that to me? Like, I don't understand. So that's how the world is. That's the reality of the world. Like, come on, that should open up your brain some bit. The world is about money, bro. Like that's what it comes down to. Oh, donate to this, donate to that. Put money in this just so you can save some money on your taxes, bro. That's how good money is. Like and like yeah, maybe it's true, maybe it's not. You never really know. Did you go check if that kid has cancer? You don't know that. But at the end of the day, it's benefiting you as an American. You could write money. Now that you donated, you will pay less taxes. Why is it that way? Well, you ask me why. God makes me laugh all the time while I'm reading the Bible. I don't know. Like Jewish people, Hasidic Jews, the women are bald supposedly. Maybe that's why he's doing it that way. Like you guys are kind of getting my gist of how I think. That's a positive way of thinking, bro. That's the reality of the world, though. So like, how is it so confusing to be a good person? How are you so confused? Oh, but why I'm a good person? But why I'm a good person? My mom hates me because if you look at the detective shows, it says 97% of the people that are gonna harm you and hurt you and kill you are your own family and friends. The other 3% is a random guy in the street. And guess what? A white guy said it and a black guy said it. You getting it from both sides, bro. Because people are still fucking racist, bro. They're still hateful towards black people, and I see it even to me. People, I had a white guy be racist on a white guy one time because I've had a white girl say that I have like they will consider me a light skinned black guy. Literally this summer that just passed, and I've gotten that from other chicks, but they like that. But this girl was like, "Oh, my family's redneck. My family's bro," and she's darker than me, but she's a white girl with blue eyes. That's how I saw her. But she's literally darker than me now that I put it together. Like, look at all the billionaires. Kanye West, billionaire. Trump, billionaire. Two different ages, bro. Two different ages. Trump just made $20 billion. our president of the United States of America. You see where I'm going with this? It means time to wake up, my friend. Like the Indian guy says, my friend, time to wake up. Like that's all. Like you guys are worried about bullshit. Like you're being lied to so you don't make money, bro. I need you to make money. I need your money in the bank, bro. I'm not saying you're gonna make more than me. Again, the world is a competition. So if you're ready to fight that force, or you're ready to make money with me, by all means, check out the link in the description of the bio. I made these with a doctor while attending the top 10 college that I'm still in. These are fidget toys. They hand these out to people that are like that have anxiety, depression, bad habits. Hey, if I sell it on Amazon, soon I'll be making my website. Just do what you gotta do. Do what you gotta do, guys. Like I don't know what you guys are waiting for. I'm trying to tell you how the world is. Stop worrying about but this, but that. You sounding like a vampire at the same time and looking like one, bro. Like, come on, get a life. The real vampires are in Louisiana. Everybody knows that. In North America, like I got family down there, down south in Florida and come on, like pick up the notes, bro. There's Bigfoot. There's vampire. There's a lot of things, right?
I believe in vampires.
I believe in vampires too. You see, you get the gif? Like, goddamn. There's aliens. There's warfare against spiritual and against physical. Like, you probably heard that quote. Like, that's the way the world is, bro. Why you think there's a quote that says I can kill you in my sleep? It just means like we're in competition. Not everything is about a freaking war in Iran and a fake war so that they can make the tariffs go up so we could pay more taxes. Well, guess what? You could still donate to that kid that has cancer, quote unquote, has cancer, quote unquote. The Bible says we never die, quote unquote. Just save money on your taxes, guys. Another quote. Like that's all the world is. Like America wants you to be rich, bro. It's just there's mad competition. Um, Not everybody gets that college degree or gets that position, so you can make a business in America, like I decided to do while I'm in college, bro. Like come on, make it make sense, they say, quote unquote. I'm making it make sense to you guys. And look, I'm about to get it right into this and I'm about to freaking go crazy. I'm learning accounting right now. Like come on, even my girl wants to go to college. I know people in wheelchairs that go to college and their hands like this crooked. Their hands crooked and they're in college, guys. And they're mad smart. I talk to them. They're like the most intelligent people I ever met. There's midgets going to that do movies and famous. They got a wife and kids. What's your excuse? Yeah, the wife might not really love the guy, but even when with me, girls don't really be liking me. They always want to like talk down on me. I'm good looking. Look at my videos. I got a lot of connections. Look, I play with Kanye West. I play on live stream. Playboy Cardi, Steve from Jackass. Barnes and Nobles, Stranger Things. I got all that shit recorded. I'm a good looking dude. I deserve the best of the best. And look, even my friends, I got rich friends, bro. They still go through what I go through and what the midget goes through. The same. It's equal. It equals out at the end. You can never win. So that's the true meaning of happiness to me. That's why you never see me fucking complain. That's why you never see me bicker with the passenger guy in the seat. Because at the end of the day, they ain't got what they need, and they complaining about what you got and what you need. Game, game, game. I got witnesses here, bro. Don't be trying to like take my shit and cut it in half. I got a whole fucking video. You want to take it out that video? I'll AI that video. Stop trying to put words in people's mouth, bro. That's illegal. Get sued for all the 40. The average income in America is 40,000, bro. Get sued for your 40K, bro. You're just a four. Trust me, you don't know what you're talking about. Trust me, I know people like that. I got proof of being in the same room with billionaires. You want to stay here? I bet you're gonna subscribe now. Bro, I just started streaming a couple weeks ago, and look, I'm already getting monetized soon. I'm making like 3,000 views a day. Like that's not even that much per week. But bro, think about it. When I first made this YouTube, I already had 100 subs, and I only had like 100 watch hours. I have 500% more watch hours, and I got 4 or 5x subscribers in a couple of weeks. So that means I'm growing that much. I got 30,000 views per. Now I'm getting like 30,000 views per week. This week I already made like 5,000 views because sometimes it goes up and down. YouTube controls it. They can control it because supposedly you got to follow an algorithm to get to your stuff. And I try to follow it. I got my own niche, you know. So, and again, people be trying to cheat people. That's another. That's why companies get sued. When you sue a company, they write it off on their taxes, so they pay less taxes as a write off. Bro, see how the world is. I could sue any company right now and become a billionaire, a millionaire. Your mom's still home.
Yeah.
So think about that. If I sued my girlfriend right now, God forbid, if she was a billionaire and I sued her, she's gonna write that off at the end of the year as an expense, and then she's gonna pay less taxes on her freaking money that she just made, her new money. Let's say she has $1 billion. Let's say next year she makes 20 million twice. So now she made 40 million. Now that 40 million, she's not gonna pay the same amount of taxes she paid the year before because she just got sued. She's gonna pay less taxes because of that. So what if these guys are getting people to sue them so they pay less? Bingo. That's how I am. You get it, guys? I know the system. I feel like I created it. Well, God created everything, right? And then God says we God. If you read the Bible 4 or 5 times, it'll click, I guess. I read it one time, going to the top 10 best college in America, and it clicked. I actually read the Bible before. I actually finished the Bible while I was in college, the New Testament. But I was reading it while I was working in Amazon for a couple of months and saved up some cash. Again, the average income is $40,000 in America, the whole America. That includes South, Central, because, and look, I just found out, somebody just told me that Jewish people, Muslims, and Christians all believe in the same God. So that makes me feel more stronger because there's more people in my group now. That's how I think too. So life is that beautiful. You get it? Like it's so fucking simple. They got cripples going to college that are my best friends and really nice. Even the midgets, like, and they got spouses, husbands, they got somebody significant in their life, and there's real love between them. At times you can see it's both ways. Or sometimes they're just there for the money and the guy knows or the girl knows. And that's why I'm grateful to be who I am and how I look and how I feel and how I think and talk. Because I feel that I came to this earth at the right time. Think about it. I was on my dad, then my dad was like that's DNA. I always existed. Think about it. Humans have only existed, the Homo sapiens only existed 300,000 years. I don't believe that I didn't exist before that. I believe that I knew that I existed before that. Look, that's evolution right there. That's the one before it. See? Like, it's like that's why I tell people I don't believe in the past life. I don't because I exist now. This is all that matters right now. Even if I didn't exist before, it don't matter. It's gibberish. It's fucking gibberish. See? It doesn't matter, right? So that's how real. That's why I'm so proud to exist. That's why I'm so happy to exist. Because even if I existed before that, it don't matter. Even if I existed now and after that you know, we started 300,000 years ago. Even when if I started then, it don't matter. What's the difference? That's gibberish. Gibberish means it don't make sense. It don't matter. People focus on things that don't matter. Literally, that's gibberish. Come on, man. Time to wake up, guys. Time to wake up. Time to wake up. Life is about competition, I guess. Time to wake up, guys. All right, I gotta message my boss and stuff. But it's so simple, guys. Like life is so simple. You know. Thank you guys for the views. I'm probably gonna restart chat. I just wanted to take a quick break, talk to my girl and stuff. Yeah, like people think the world is nuts, and it is. It's nuts. You know, like, and you know, the Bible might say we live forever, but I've been to funerals. I think that when somebody dies, they chose to die. That's how I think of it. That makes me think positive. That's a good way of thinking about it. When Steve Irwin died, when Brian Barzak died, when this person died, I believe that it was their time to go. Like they believed that they wanted to like leave. They wanted to go to the next level in their mind. They thought that that was their existence. They can do what they want. If you're God, you created the universe, then you could do what you want. God created good and evil and the universe. So, in my opinion, like, do whatever you want, bro. Stop saying you worship the devil, bro. Because that sounds dumb. How you go with that story, but not with this story? That sounds stupid. Like, I don't get it. Like, oh yeah, I worship Satan. Bro, you sound dumb. Like, you didn't even. Oh, bro. Joining a whole cult. Talk about I worship Satan. Snapping the neck. Like, bro, you said you read the Bible, and now you like God created the devil, so you really thinks that the devil could do whatever he wants. Yet God uses the devil as a tool to go against us. When we keep the devil keeps us in check though. Because look at the story of Job. God said that Job had everything, many wives, much land, many lambs and sheep, and a lot of like powerful business things and tools, right? But then Satan asked Jesus Christ or God, same thing. He said, hey, can I go to Job's life and ruin it? Just like that, he asked. Jesus said, I don't know, I'll think about it. This is in the Old Testament, by the way. He's like, I don't know, I'll think about it towards the end of it, right? Because they're the same thing, right? He goes, all right, whatever, you know, just Jesus. This is God. He says, you know what? Whatever, go ahead. Go ruin Job's life. Don't kill him. Don't make him want to think that. Don't do this. Don't, because we know how it works. I created it. This is exactly what God's looking at him and saying without opening his fucking mouth. And then Satan's just sitting right there in his ear, right? Asking for permission. Satan needs permission to have your life ruined. So that's why I believe that Satan is a tool to keep you in check. Follow the commandments. And look, God said it himself. He said, be perfect like the Father in heaven. Jesus Christ said that. Jesus Christ even prayed on the mountain. So even God prays. Think, think. That's common sense, bro. If you don't know about hunting, if you don't know about praying, like even God prays. You don't know about predators and prey. Like, like I really gotta like humans are starting to talk less, in my opinion, and there's other people explaining that to me too that they see that. But you over here telling me like you're not evolving? That's a fucking choice. That's how I see life. That's the most positive way of living ever. All that gibberish and thinking this and like you have nothing to talk to me about. Like like it's sad like seeing somebody. Oh my tortoise. Oh, he's trying to stop climbing up there. He's starting to climb over his log, guys. So this is the my point. Like people are just so like so. You know, people choose to be sad. I've heard that quote. Stop being choosing to be sad, bro, because nobody cares. I learned that as a 10-year-old. I used to be sad as a kid. I learned like, oh, nobody gives a fuck then. Like it clicked. That shit clicked for me, bro. It clicked. I was like, oh shit, nobody cares about me. Like, and that's when I was like, all right, well, I can still care about other people.
Where did Grandma go?
That's how I think of life. That's how nice of a person I am, right?
Where'd she go home? I wanted to watch Pasolli. How are you gonna talk to him and do that? It's easy. I made lunch, by the way.
You made lunch, really, babe? What'd you make?